the body scan. And so settling into a comfortable posture for the body scan, which can be practiced lying down on the back, perhaps with support under the knees and head. And have the legs stretching away from you, slightly wider than hip width apart, or bending your knees, soles of the feet on the floor if this feels more comfortable. Having the arms by your sides, with a space between the upper body and the upper arms, and the palms of the hands opening towards the sky. Or if you prefer, you can bend the elbows and rest the palms of the hands on the abdomen. Shoulders are soft and back and down, away from the ears. Noticing the natural curve of your spine. Knowing that you can come to any posture that's best for you, and making any adjustments that you need to make, and allowing yourself to be exactly as you are in this moment. Ensuring that you're comfortable and warm, taking good care of yourself. And as you settle, remembering that the body scan, you're inviting yourself to fall awake rather than fall asleep, no matter how relaxed you may become. So if you feel drowsy at any time, you can open your eyes for a moment or two and then close them again. This is a time set aside entirely for you, an opportunity to be by yourself and with yourself fully. A nourishing time. A time when you're aware of how you feel and remembering that there's no right way to feel. Simply being with your experience, being just as you are without judging, criticizing, or trying to change the experience in any way. Recognizing and allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. So begin now by bringing your attention to a sense of the body as a whole, however it is in this moment. Awareness to the whole body. Being aware of the contact between the body and whatever's supporting you. And sensing the quality of presence, quality of awakeness, openness. Noticing the changing stream of experience, of sensations, thoughts, feelings and sounds. Feeling now how the air surrounds the body, and with the lightest of touches brushes the skin as it subtly moves in the room. And now feeling how the air, in the form of the breath, moves through the body. Bringing your awareness to the fact that you're breathing. Sensing the breath as it gently flows in and out of the body. Perhaps noticing the breath at the belly, which gently rises and falls with each in-breath and out-breath. And if you'd like to, placing the hands gently on the belly and feel the movement of the breath, the rhythm, the waves of the breath. Almost as if you're riding the waves of the breath from moment to moment. And noticing sensations of the body, the movement of the breath in the body. The breath is always present, always in the present moment, and always unfolds from the present moment. We're never breathing in the past or taking a breath in the future, which is why we use the breath as an anchor in our practices. It allows us to cultivate presence or moment-to-moment awareness. So as you practice this body scan, know that it's always possible to return to the breath here at the belly as a safe place, a haven, a retreat for you to rest in until you're ready to venture again into the body scan. Use the in-breath to connect to the body on the inside. Feel it, be with it. Cradle the breath in the body just for a moment or two. And then as you exhale, relax your body. Soften, release. So there's an awareness of the body as a whole. Taking a full in-breath and a full out-breath. Inhaling, exhaling. You might begin to notice that the mind has a life of its own and it won't stay with the breath. It's the nature of the mind to wander, and not a sign that you're doing anything wrong. And when you notice that your mind has drifted, what matters most is your attitude in arriving again. So instead of judgment, there's a sense of celebrating, of noticing, an appreciation of arriving again, right here with the breath, with interest. Feeling your whole body as if you're feeling it for the first time. What's it like in this moment? Allowing this experience. If you've placed your hands on your belly, allowing them now to rest by your sides. And if you're ready, letting go of your awareness of the body as a whole and bringing your awareness all the way down your body to the toes of your left foot. Featuring the left toes centre stage, taking a moment to really tune into them. Noticing the big toe, the little toe, the toes in between. and perhaps a sense of contact between the toes where they're touching. A sense of coolness, warmth, tingling, numbness. Just feeling your toes as they are, knowing that that might include no sensations. Whatever you find isn't important, but notice it as fully as you can and be here with a gentleness, a tenderness, an awareness and curiosity at what you find. Soften and feel the aliveness of the toes. And now, seeing if you can feel or imagine the breath flowing all the way down the body into the toes as you inhale. And imagine the breath flowing all the way out of the toes as you exhale. And when you're ready, taking a slow, deep, more intentional breath into the toes, cradling it for a moment or two, and then on the out breath, as the breath lets go, letting go of the toes, watching them dissolve in the mind's eye. As you gently shift the focus of attention to the bottom of the left foot, the sole of the left foot, and tuning into any sensations here. Being aware if you're experiencing sensations as pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral, simply noting. Noticing the arch of the left foot, the heel in contact with the surface supporting you. Aware of any and all or lack of sensations here, just as we were with the toes. And breathing into and out from this region of the body, moment by moment. And bringing the mind back to this area whenever we find that it's been carried away by the thought stream. Simply noticing and allowing. And now when you're ready, breathing right down into the bottom of the left foot, and on the out breath, letting go as the breath releases. And shifting our attention to the top of the foot and the ankle. Noticing sensations on the surface of the foot and right down into the bones and the joints. Not so much thinking about the foot as feeling the foot. Opening to whatever we're experiencing in this region of the body. Moment by moment. Breath by breath. Breathing into the top of the foot and the ankle. And when you're ready, on an out breath, letting go as you drop deeper and deeper into stillness and awareness. And extending the attention now to the left lower leg, the calf muscle in the back, and the shin in the front. And maybe noticing the points of contact or lack of contact with the floor or support. Being aware of gravity. Aware that the leg is alive. Curious to whatever you find here, and allowing it to be just as it is, however it is, resting in full awareness, accepting the feelings that you're feeling, breathing with them, moment by moment by moment. Taking a deeper, longer in-breath. And when you're ready, on an out-breath, letting go as you focus your attention on the left knee. Opening to any and all sensations. Breathing with the knee as it is. Feeling the kneecap, the sides of the knee, the back of the knee. Feeling the knee from the inside, softening. Inhale here. And on an out breath, when you're ready, letting go of the knee as we move into the region of the left upper leg, the thigh, all the way up to the groin on the inside and the left hip on the outside. Feeling the entire region. Noticing the quality of the muscles, tight or loose. Experience this area with awareness and gentleness. And when you're ready, taking a deep breath down into the thigh, and then on the out breath letting go. As our awareness shifts now to taking the toes of the right foot, noticing how readily our attention can move to the other leg and foot, and opening, softening to whatever we find here. So experiencing the right big toe, the little toe, and the toes in between. And on an out breath, once again letting go as we move into the region of the bottom of the right foot, including the top of the foot and the ankle. Breathing with the whole of the right foot, moment by moment, however it is. Tune in to whatever is here to be felt. Taking a deeper, more intentional in-breath. And again, when you're ready, on the out-breath, letting go of the whole of the right foot and ankle as we shift our awareness now to the right lower leg, the calf muscle, the shin, the sides of the lower leg, and also including the right knee, the kneecap, back of the knee, sides of the knee, deep inside the knee joint. Allowing the awareness to fill and bathe this region of the body. Tune into whatever sensations are here. Breathing in once again, and on an out breath letting go as the breath lets go. The right lower leg and knee dissolve in the mind's eye. Moving now into the region above the knee, the right upper leg and thigh. From above the right knee, up to the right hip on the outside and the groin on the inside. Any sensations at all, whether they are heaviness or lightness, warmth or coolness. And when you're ready, breathing into the whole of the right thigh, and on the out breath letting go as the awareness almost glides to the pelvic region. Becoming aware of the effects of gravity, the weight of the lower body. The buttocks pressed into the floor. Sensations in the hip joints, the groin, the genitals, and tuning into the sense of the breath here, the pulsation, the rhythm of the breath. Noticing all of the inner organs of the pelvic area, the structures, the functions, and any thoughts and feelings that might arise here. Being aware of judgments, noticing and allowing. And cradling this whole region in awareness, in touch with whatever sensations or lack of sensations you're experiencing. Inhaling here. And when you're ready, letting go of the whole of the pelvic region on the out-breath. Softening, releasing. As you sink even deeper into stillness and awareness. Totally present in each moment. Content to be just as you are right now. Directing attention now to the lower back, to the lumbar spine, to the sense of contact or lack of contact with the support. Noticing any tightness or softness. Allowing the breath to bathe the entire region of the lower back. Allowing whatever sensations we're experiencing to be just as they are. Remembering that this is simply how it is in the lower back in this moment. Breathing in here, and as you breathe out, letting go of the lower back and moving into the region of the belly, the abdomen. feeling inside the belly, this place where we house our gut feelings, our intuition. Feel into the motion of the diaphragm, the sense of the breath in the belly. And feeling the belly rising with each in-breath and settling back towards the spine with each out-breath. And when you're ready, taking a deeper, slower, more intentional breath into the whole of the abdomen, cradling it for a moment, and then letting it out as the breath dissolves into the air, allowing the abdomen to dissolve in the mind's eye, as we bring our attention now to the upper torso, the chest, noticing the rib cage, the whole of the rib cage, housing the heart and the lungs and the great vessels of the bloodstream. Resting in the heart space, the fountain of compassion, of feeling and emotion. This centre that radiates vitality to the rest of the body and beyond. Bathing in this experience. Perhaps noticing the heartbeat, the rhythm of the heart and the breath together. Being present to these sensations of life. And feeling the surface, the touch of clothing, any sense of movement. Noticing too the chest wall and breasts, the middle of the back, the upper back, the shoulder blades, the collarbones, the shoulders. Breathing with any and all sensations in this region of the body. And when you're ready, taking in a long, slow and more intentional breath. Cradling it here for a moment in the lungs. Feeling the rib cage expanding. And now letting the breath release. And as the breath lets go, noticing what happens as the mind lets go of this region of the body. As we now bring our attention to focus in on both hands. Feeling the sensation in the fingers and in the thumbs. In the palms of the hands and the backs of the hands. Tuning into your hands and noticing whatever you find here. Being aware of the hands at rest. Not doing, just being. And including now the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the crease of the elbows, the upper arms, the armpits, all the way to the tops of the shoulders, the shoulder joints, So feeling the whole of our hands and arms, from the tips of the fingers all the way up to the shoulders, moment by moment by moment. Breathing in here, and when you're ready, once again on an out breath, letting go of the hands, arms and shoulders as the breath lets go. And as we drop deeper and deeper into awareness itself. Being present in each timeless moment as best you can. Letting go of whatever thoughts may come up or impulses to move. And just experiencing yourself here. Resting in awareness. As we move now into the region of the neck and throat, opening to whatever is here to be found. Aware of the flow of the breath. Aware of sensations, feelings, thoughts. And having a sense of things expressed or unexpressed here. Tuning into the avenue of expression. Being here. Resting with this entire region. Allowing it to be as it is. Moment by moment. And breath by breath. Inhaling here, and when you're ready on an out breath, letting go of the neck and throat, allowing them to dissolve as we gently move into the region of the face. Really being inside your face, noticing the jaw, the chin, the lips, the upper and lower lip. Noticing the breath at the nostrils, the temperature of the breath, texture. Maybe sensing the coolness of the breath as you inhale, and the warmth of the breath as you exhale. See if this happens with you with this next breath. And noticing too the entire nose, the cheeks, the ears, and including an awareness of whatever sounds may be coming to your ears. Sensing the soundscape. Becoming aware of the region of the eyes, the eyelids. Noticing how much or how little pressure does it take to keep the eyes closed. Experience the eyes from the inside, from behind the eyelids. Are the eyes moving or still? Is there darkness, light, colour? Noticing the eyebrows and the space in between the eyebrows, just a little above. Is there a softness here? Sensing the forehead, the sides of the head, the temples. Be aware of the back of the head supported. Is there a heaviness here? Maybe a lightness. And noticing the whole of the scalp and cranium. The whole of the head. With all of the organs of perception residing in the face. Our means of making contact in the world, of perceiving the world. Just resting here in gentle awareness. And allowing awareness now to hold and embrace with friendly acceptance the whole of your face and head, just as they are in this moment. Breathing with them, cradling them in awareness as we rest here, moment by moment. And recognizing any thoughts or emotions that might be moving through the mind, just like clouds or weather patterns in the sky. And when you're ready, taking a slow, deep, more intentional in-breath into the whole of your face and head, almost feeling the breath on the inside of the face. And on the out-breath, letting go. Feeling it dissolve into neutral, into stillness, into a natural peacefulness as the breath lets go. And as the mind itself lets go. And we come to rest in awareness itself. An awareness that now includes the entire body. And breathing with a sense of the whole body breathing. From the crown of the head, all the way down to the soles of the feet, and from the tips of the fingers to the heart center. This heart space that radiates vitality, compassion, wisdom to the rest of the body and beyond. And breathing with full awareness. Awareness of whatever you meet here in the body. Here in the breath. Here in the heart. And here in the mind. Resting here. Embracing the whole of the body as you find it, however it is in this moment. This whole body in awareness, this living field of sensations. The senses are wide open, including sound, so that there is a listening to and a feeling of the whole moment. Feeling the inflow and the outflow of the breath as an anchor, supportive. Receiving the breath, still aware of sounds and sensations. And aware of the quality of here-ness, right here, the centre of now, the centre of healing. Allowing yourself to look through the eyes of compassion and kindness, sensing the goodness of who you are, the caring of your being, your generosity, your aliveness, your longing to live fully. Sense what is good. Honouring this. And in the last moments of this body scan, taking time to congratulate yourself for spending the time and energy to nourish yourself in this way, to befriend yourself in this way, and setting the intention to practice in the coming days, weeks and months. And so resting here now, as long as you like, in silence and stillness, or until you hear the bells ring, allowing things to be just as they are, with a kind heart towards the life within us and the life around us, breath by breath by breath, moment by moment by moment.